Hey guys, finally, the video you all been waiting for. Sorry it took a bit longer than expected, but I hope this will be worth it. First of all, a huge thank you to everyone. In just 1 year we hit 220,000 followers on Instagram with only 17 posts, and that's absolutely crazy. Thank you, I appreciate it a lot. And now we are taking things to the next level. We are finally launching our YouTube channel. This is the very first big video here, and I hope it's just the beginning of many more to come. In today's video, I'll tell you a bit more about myself, introduce my team, and of course, I'll give you a long-awaited house tour. You all been asking to see where I live, work, and trade, so here it is, behind the scenes. And I will tell you how I made from 0 to almost 5 million net worth. So stick around till the end because there will be a huge announcement coming up. So guys, this is the main floor of this house, the first floor. Usually I here make breakfast. I spend a lot of time here with my team. We trade on laptops. Sometimes during the summer we trade outside. I will show you the exterior later. But right now the main place is this fireplace. I think every house must have the fireplace, especially in Latvia where we have like a cold winter. And you know, a lot of people on Instagram ask me how much this costs, how much that costs. I guess people want to know, and I'll be honest with that. So this is the Erggo Focus fireplace from France, and it cost me around $15,000. Honestly, every penny of it's worth it. It's such a cozy spot, especially in the evenings. We like to sit here with the friends, have a good chat and watch movies. That's what we used to do more often, but lately we have been super busy with the project, creating new content, launching new ideas, developing our trading club, and of course doing intensive trading. So we are busy 24/7, guys. You know, my main goal was always to surround myself with motivated people who motivate me and I motivate them. I don't want to waste time on lazy, not dedicated personalities. So that's why I'm building this team, and also I'm building the free community who can stick to the plan and make profits, and I'll tell you more about this with my friend Reinis at the end of the video. As you can see, this house is located in the woods close to the river. I always wanted to have a house near to the water. I actually owned this land from my father. It was a gift from him, but he died when I was young, and I promised him to build a house here when I will become successful. The house is about 250 square meters, and what I love the most is that almost everywhere you look there are huge windows. It makes this space feel like, you know, open, bright, and if I will lift up these blinds I won't feel this, you know, barrier, so I will be connected with the nature. So this is the kitchen. As I mentioned before, this is really important place of the house. We gather together here, we eat food, we trade on the laptops, we share the ideas. And as always, people want to know the price, the total price of this kitchen. It's $28,000 with all the countertop from the Decton, with the NEF appliances and the Phoenix material. I also have to mention the lights. The whole house is equipped with the Buster & Punch lights. They are UK-based company with an incredible sense of design. They are a bit pricey. I probably spent around $25,000 on all the Buster & Punch lights throughout the house. And you know, I have no regrets actually. I think their style is timeless. It's a perfect mix of classic and modern design, and they will never go out of trend. As you can see, there is like a second level of lighting with a high ceiling and glass floor. Everything was designed to bring as much light as possible into the kitchen, and yeah, I thought that would be a great idea. So no regrets. Now I will show you the next spot, the dining table. This is very huge and beautiful oak table, but I usually do not use it for meals. We use it like for trading or setting up my gear before the shoot. So it's like a production table where we work. I'll tell you more about my gear on the second floor, where we have a trading content creation room, and you will be surprised how much I spent on a gear in total. But before that, I wanted to mention that we have extra room on this floor. That's a streaming room, and also we have a bathroom and technical room as well. Okay, let's move on. Here we are. This is our church, where I and my friends create content, we trade crypto, forex, and sometimes I'm not leaving this room for days, even for weeks, and I'm not exaggerating. When I'm creating some kind of like a content, I'm diving deep, looking for a proper sound design, music, color grading. So yeah, that's a whole process for me. People keep asking me if I edit my videos by myself. Yes, I do. I script them, I direct them, but of course I have my team, I have my cameraman and people who bring the gear on the filming stage. So we're building locations. If you saw the Matrix movie, we were building this huge room to film this all. That was a whole my idea as a director. So the end product comes from director. But basically it's a teamwork. Filmmaking is a teamwork, you must understand that. As you can see, we have two PCs here, lenses, anamorphical lenses, spherical lenses, a lot of gear in this room, and the cameras. So basically I've shot everything on the red Komodo 6K, all reels which you saw was shot on this camera, but also I did a purchase. Recently got this camera, Red Raptor XE. It costed me like $20,000. Yeah, that's actually crazy, but you don't need that camera to make a cinematic reels actually. And also we have like a latest camera, Nikon ZR, with a red color signs. Yes. And here's the fun fact. My accountant told me that over the past few years I spent around $175,000 on equipment, filming equipment. Yeah, but let me tell you something, you don't need all this gear. I just can't afford it and I love it, that's my passion. But you can do everything on this phone. Actually, technology is evolving, everything is becoming more advanced. So you can shoot with this iPhone 17 RAW, and you can make actually viral cinematic reels like I do on this phone. And I'm not joking, just keep that in mind. Now let's talk about the trading and how I went from nothing to everything you see now. A lot of you have been asking, so here's a quick version of my story. Basically, I came from a simple average family. I grew up with my mom, but my biggest role model was the father. He didn't even live with us, but I always wanted to be like him. He was a very smart man. He worked in economics in USSR, and you can even find him somewhere in a Wikipedia. He passed away when I was around 22, 23 years old. Right now I'm 39. But before he died, he taught me a lot. How the system worked, how the markets work, the basics of the trading, the stock market. That's when I first time started to have a keen desire to dive deep into the markets. At the same time, he also gifted my first camera, the old GVC one, and that's when I started filmmaking. So basically my father was the person who taught me both of my passions. And later, when I was like 20 years old, I started to watch Wall Street Warriors. I was blown away by that show, and that's where I discovered Timothy Sykes. That guy, that young guy who turned $15,000 into $2 million just in a couple of years. That's when I really wanted to become a trader. So I got involved in trading back then. There were no like YouTube tutorials, no information on the internet, no risk management, nothing. Like I was like completely naked, let's say so. I made a small deposit, $200, $250. I lost it. I lost everything. But actually that was fun. I'm not gonna lie. I learned a lot through these failures. After a few years, my father passed away, and that was a huge loss for me. His story was actually very dramatic. He spent his life building economic system in USSR, and when the Soviet Union collapsed, it destroyed him. He fell into depression, started drinking heavily, and for the past 20 years of his life, he was in a wheelchair. Losing him made me realize something. I had to become successful no matter what. I wanted to obtain that freedom, and the only way to get it is to become financially free. That's it. So when I lost my first deposit, I went back to content creation. I knew I needed more money for trading and investing, so I worked like a crazy. I created content for myself. I was a YouTuber. I created for other YouTubers, streamers. I even produced huge projects for streamers in US, in Latvia as well. I had a production team in Moscow. We slept on the floor with my team. We were hustling hard, building content companies, and we were building everything from scratch. So that's where I made my first real capital to invest. Then I went back to trading. I reinvested into the stocks, forex, crypto, and I started multiplying that money. I made my first $20,000, then I made $50,000, $100,000, and that was a huge game changer for me. That's when I realized that everything is possible. So that's how these two passions, trading and content creation, made me a millionaire. And that's why a year ago I started this channel on Instagram, and I realized I could connect these two things I'm passionate about, the content creation and trading. That became my new inspiration, building a community and developing this channel and shaping my personal brand around the filmmaking and trading.
Hello, maybe you have seen me in Levrone's stories. My name is Reinis and I'm 24 years of age, and I went through everything. I want to introduce myself a little bit more. When I turned 18, I graduated school as a car mechanic. I worked as a car mechanic for 2 years. I bought my first crypto when I was 18 as well, and I have been learning about crypto since then. And in these past 2 years, I kind of made it in trading. I found a way how to do it. But before then, I went through everything. Solana meme coins, day trading, swing trading, scalp trading, everything. I even searched YouTube videos. What is the winning strategy of crypto? The 100% win strategy, the indicators, even made my own indicators. Nothing worked. But then something clicked. And this something, we want to give it to you guys, totally for free. So me and Levrone are working on something special so we can give all the knowledge we have built over these past few years to you guys, and totally for free. We want to share these pain points and these things that you don't need to repeat, and you can gain more than lose.
So this is the glass floor which I mentioned before when I was in a kitchen with a double light, a lot of light coming in. So this is really spacious. Let's call it a lounge zone where we chill. And of course we have an extra room right there. That's a bedroom which connects with the bathroom. And actually that's it. That's a whole house, guys. You know, we are just simple guys with Reinis. We make progress, success, not because we are talented, right? Because I think talent is a myth. Talent is a label people use to explain why someone has achieved something they have not. So, for example, they think someone is born smart, someone is born talented, but it's a bullshit, I think, you know? Talent is nothing more than just a hard work, and that's it. So basically, chase your dreams, do not listen to naysayers, and just be dedicated.
Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked it. And if you want to join our team, check the information down below this video. And yeah, keep chasing your dreams. Don't stop chasing your dreams. And I hope you will achieve them really soon. Bye.